Welcome back to Top 10 South Africa, the channel where we explore the beauty, history, geography, people, and hidden wonders of this incredible nation we call home. If you love learning more about South Africa through rich storytelling and detailed rankings, then please don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you really want to support the growth of the channel, you can also watch the ads. It truly helps the content reach more people. Today, we're taking a journey through the lifelines of our land. The rivers that carve valleys, feed farms, sustain wildlife, and shape the landscapes we know so well. These are the top 10 longest rivers in South Africa. Number 10, Olifants River, Western Cape. Starting our list is the Olifants River, a scenic jewel flowing through the Western Cape's rugged mountains and fertile valleys. Though not the longest river in the country, the Olifants is one of the most beautiful, winding through the Cedarburg region with its dramatic sandstone cliffs and ancient rock art. This river is a lifeline for wine farms, citrus orchards, and the iconic rooibos growing region. As it moves through the drier west coast, the river transforms the landscape into pockets of green, supporting farming communities that rely on its seasonal but powerful flow. The Olifants may not be long, but its cultural and agricultural impact is massive, making it one of the Cape's most important natural arteries. Number 9, Mfolozi River, KwaZulu-Natal. At number 9, we move to KwaZulu-Natal with the historic Mfolozi River. This river holds deep cultural significance in Zulu history, especially in the era of King Shaka, where it shaped the kingdom's territory and early settlements. Flowing for roughly 400 kilometers, the Mfolozi winds through the heart of Zululand before merging with its northern counterpart and traveling toward the Asimangaliso Wetland Park, one of South Africa's most treasured ecosystems and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Along its course, the Mfolozi nourishes grasslands, forests, and wildlife-rich conservation areas, including regions where some of the last wild rhinos roam. Its powerful seasonal floods are famous for reshaping landscapes and reminding us of nature's might. Number 8, Tugela River, KwaZulu-Natal. At number 8, we stay in KwaZulu-Natal with one of the province's true giants, the Tugela River stretching over 500 kilometers. This river begins high in the Drakensberg Mountains, cascading down from the world-famous Tugela Falls, one of the tallest waterfalls on Earth. From these icy heights, the river twists through rural communities, deep valleys, and dramatic sandstone gorges. The Tugela is vital to both people and farming areas, and its waters eventually reach the Indian Ocean on the KZN coast. Historically, the Tugela has been a dividing line between kingdoms, territories, and colonies, playing a major role in shaping the political borders we see today. Along its banks, countless species of wildlife depend on its flow, creating pockets of incredible biodiversity. Even today, the river remains a lifeline for agriculture, ecosystems, and countless rural communities. It's a river of beauty, power, and untold heritage. Number 7, Great Kei River, Eastern Cape. At number 7, we visit the Eastern Cape with the Great Kei River, an underrated but incredibly important waterway flowing for more than 500 kilometers. The Great Kei begins in the highlands and slices through rolling hills, rural villages, and deep forests before reaching the wild coast, one of the most untouched coastlines in South Africa. Its estuary is famous for fishing, boating, and tranquil holiday retreats, while inland it supports agriculture and small communities that have depended on its seasonal flows for generations. The Great Kei is also known for ferry crossings that date back many decades, especially the Old Pont near Kei Mouth, one of the last remaining hand-drawn river ferries in South Africa. This river is both a natural treasure and a cultural link to the Eastern Cape's past. Number 6, Caledon River, between South Africa and Lesotho. Number 6 brings us to the Caledon River, one of South Africa's major border rivers, shared with Lesotho flowing for over 600 kilometers. The Caledon originates in the Mfolozi Mountains and travels along wide valleys, forming a natural boundary between the Free State and the Mountain Kingdom. Its floodplains are incredibly fertile, making the area one of South Africa's agricultural heartlands. The river feeds crops, livestock farms, and rural communities, while also contributing significantly to the water systems that supply towns and cities in the region. Though quiet in appearance, the Caledon is historically rich, playing major roles in migration, trade routes, and early settlement patterns in the Free State. Number 5. Gamtoos River, Eastern Cape. Halfway through the list, at number 5, we arrive at the Gamtoos River, a long and complex system formed by the Keuga and Groot rivers in the Eastern Cape. Stretching more than 600 kilometers when its tributaries are included, the Gamtoos is one of South Africa's most agriculturally important rivers, responsible for sustaining citrus farming, vegetable production, and massive irrigation networks. The river valley is one of the greenest in the province, contrasting beautifully with the arid landscapes that surround it. The Gamtoos eventually reaches the ocean near Jeffreys Bay, carrying with it the stories of farming families, ancient Khoisan heritage, and centuries of settlement along its fertile banks. Its waters support a rich variety of birdlife, fish, and wetland ecosystems, making it an ecological treasure. Local communities celebrate festivals and traditions along the river, keeping its cultural significance alive. And from sunrise to sunset, the shimmering river reflects the golden hues of the Eastern Cape, a constant reminder of the life and beauty it brings to the region. Number 4. Great Fish River, Eastern Cape. At number 4 is the Great Fish River, another Eastern Cape giant with a total length of around 690 kilometers. This river is famous for the Fish River Canyon's smaller cousin in South Africa, a scenic valley carved over thousands of years. The Great Fish is also historically significant, forming part of the frontier during the early colonial conflicts in the 1800s. Today, the river is crucial for irrigation, especially through the Fish River Irrigation Scheme, which supports thousands of hectares of farmland in an otherwise dry region. Its meandering path brings life to wildlife reserves, small towns, and endless landscapes of natural beauty. In many parts of the province, entire communities rely on its steady flow for drinking water, farming, and livestock. Seasonal floods reshape the riverbanks, creating fertile soils that have supported agriculture for generations. And as it winds toward the coast, the Great Fish remains a quiet but powerful force, shaping both the land and the people who live alongside it. Number 3. Vaal River, Gauteng. We now enter the top 3 with a true heavyweight. The Vaal River, stretching over 1,100 kilometers. The Vaal is South Africa's hardest-working river, supplying water to Gauteng, the economic engine of the country and home to millions of people. Originating near the Drakensberg foothills, the Vaal flows across the Highveld, powering dams, supporting industries, irrigating farmlands, and sustaining cities along its long route. The Vaal Dam is one of the most important water storage systems in the entire country, making this river absolutely critical for urban life, agriculture, and the national economy. Beyond its utility, the Vaal River is also a hotspot for boating, fishing, weekend getaways, and waterfront living. For decades, this river has been central to South Africa's development, carrying the weight of industry on its shoulders. Its wide banks and calm stretches have inspired artists, writers, and families who seek peaceful moments beside its waters. And despite ongoing challenges with pollution and management, the Vaal remains one of the nation's most essential and iconic rivers. Number 2, Limpopo River, Limpopo. At number 2 is the mighty Limpopo River, stretching roughly 1,750 kilometers and forming part of South Africa's northern border. This iconic river winds through Botswana, Zimbabwe, Mozambique, and South Africa, making it one of Africa's great international rivers. Mentioned in ancient stories, including those of early explorers, the Limpopo has a long history of trade, travel, and wildlife migration. Along its South African section, the river helps nourish the farmlands of Limpopo province and supports ecosystems filled with elephants, hippos, crocodiles, and countless bird species. Its meandering shape and seasonal flood patterns have carved valleys and supported life along its banks for centuries. In many rural communities, the Limpopo remains a vital source of water for daily life, agriculture, and grazing livestock. During the rainy season, its dramatic swelling transforms the landscape, reminding everyone of the river's immense power. And in the dry months, the river's sandy bends reveal ancient tracks and pathways used by wildlife for generations. Number 1. Orange River, between South Africa and Lesotho. Finally, at number 1, we arrive at the Orange River, the longest river in South Africa and the lifeblood of the country's interior. Stretching more than 2,200 kilometers, the Orange begins in the highlands of Lesotho and travels all the way to the Atlantic Ocean, crossing deserts, mountains, vineyards, and agricultural valleys. Along the way, it forms one of the most important water sources for the Northern Cape and the Free State, while its irrigation systems allow vineyards and fruit farms to flourish in places that would otherwise be barren. The Orange River is also home to epic adventure tourism, multi-day canoe trips, fishing, camping spots, and dramatic river gorges that attract visitors from around the world. For countless rural communities, it provides water for daily life, livestock, and small-scale farming that sustain generations. Its banks are dotted with colorful towns and historic settlements, each telling a story of life along this mighty river. And as it finally meets the Atlantic, the Orange stands as a symbol of South Africa's resilience, natural beauty, and enduring connection between land and people. It is a river of power, beauty, and national importance, rightfully taking the number 1 spot. And there you have it, the top 10 longest rivers in South Africa, each one carrying its own story, history, and breathtaking beauty. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey through the rivers that have shaped our landscapes, nourished communities, and inspired generations. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us bring more South African stories to life. Don't forget to leave a comment letting us know which river you visited, which one amazed you the most, or even which river you'd love to explore next. And as always, watching the ads is a simple way to support the channel at no cost to you, helping us continue creating high-quality content. Until the next video, stay safe, stay proud, and never stop exploring the wonders of this incredible country we call home, South Africa.